Your execution on the donkey of the day is something to behold.
Is it a read?
He gave me donkey of the day and I deserve it.
People need to know.
Well, you need to tell them.
I am.
Because you have the voice. Tell them.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
It's a read, but you're so good at
You
it.
trying to be a fake ass Charlamagne. There's only one Charlamagne in God.
Damn, Charlamagne, who you giving donkey of the day to now?
Donkey of the Day for Thursday, February 22nd goes to a young woman named Lindsay Sutton. Lindsay is 32 years old. She is from Syracuse, New York. She is the mother of a middle school student at Lincoln Middle School. You know I have 4 beautiful daughters. We all got kids in this room. Jess got a son. Envy got 13? 6, yes, you know, and I totally understand the protective parental nature that a parent possesses, okay? None of us ever want to be in a situation where we feel like our child has been violated or bullied, hurt in any way, because it's virtually impossible to not react with emotion when it comes to your kids, okay? Logic, strategy, all that goes out the window when it comes to our babies, but it can't. Okay, we can't say things like control your emotions or your emotions will control you, but then say when it comes to our kids, it's okay to let our emotions be in control. No, I actually believe when it comes to your kids, you should be in more control. Because if someone does something to my child and then I do something that may cause me to be taken away from my child, then the person who will really suffer in that situation is my child. Of course, me, but if I'm not here for my child, then that defeats the whole purpose of being a parent. So I can understand why Lindsina felt the way she felt, but that doesn't mean the way she reacted wasn't stupid. Okay, that's what Donkey Today is all about, giving people the credit they deserve for being stupid. Now, I have to say, what makes this story even worse is that Lindsina was accompanied by her mother, okay, the child's grandmother. And what had happened was, according to the mother and grandmother, their baby was a victim of repeated bullying. Okay, the grandmother said she's been slapped, she's been kicked, they've broken her glasses 3 times, they've broken cell phones twice, and all they got from the school is, well, what was she doing? They made her out to be the problem, according to the grandma. So now apparently the daughter and her teacher got into it because the teacher disciplined her for allegedly lying about her whereabouts during the school day. The daughter apparently told the teacher, my mom will handle this. The teacher must, no, mama don't play no games. Okay, Lindsina must have a reputation in Syracuse because the teacher is described as a fearful staffer who filed an official complaint with the school, and rightfully so, because Lindsina and her mom came to the school and they wasn't playing. Okay, they tried to make their way past security. Grandma couldn't get in. But Lindsina's only 4'10", okay? So this is true. She's only 4'10". She put her hoodie on, and she blended in with the students. She got in, and this is what happened. Let's go to ABC 6 for the report, please.
The suspect apparently used her hood to hide and was short enough to blend in with the students during the morning rush. She was then able to get through school security without even being noticed, at least at first. Investigators say she intentionally came to Lincoln Middle School last Friday looking for her daughter's teacher because of what had happened between that student and the teacher the day before. The teacher apparently writing her up for being missing from class. The 31-year-old mother is now accused of repeatedly punching the teacher in the face, breaking her nose and nasal passage bones.
These are injuries that you don't often see in boxing matches, so they're quite serious.
Damn, mama got hands. Wow. That was ABC 9 for the news report, by the way. Lindsina was highly upset about what was happening to her daughter at school, and she took it all out on this one teacher. Okay, it's that simple. She didn't like her daughter being bullied. She didn't like whatever her daughter came home and told her about the teacher, and she damn sure didn't like the school not doing anything about her repeated complaints. So she decided that she wanted to become Gervonta Tank Davis for the day and make this teacher a personal punching bag. Now she's charged with burglary and assault. What the hell did she steal? Okay, I know she stole off on the teacher, but does that count as a burglary? No. Now, Grandma said she feels bad for the teacher. Can we hear what Grandma had to say? Grandma spoke.
The first words Roxanne Tompkins spoke to us today were, I'm sorry the teacher got hurt.
That was never supposed to be that way. And I apologize for, and I hope she recovers. And there's always a better way to handle stuff. And we were going to talk at the school to have a conversation.
Sutton's mother says the anger Sutton felt stemmed from bullying that her daughter was facing in school and that it had gone unresolved.
Grandma, you got to tell your daughter that. Okay, if you did tell your daughter that, she didn't listen and she went rogue. Now, I have another scenario And that scenario is the kids who were bullying her daughter was some of the kids who saw mama beat down the teacher. They say 25 kids saw mama beat down the teacher. Mama had to make an example out of the teacher in front of the students to let them know, stop playing before I do this to someone you love. Okay, Lenzina couldn't put hands on the kids. She was smart enough to know that, but she had to make an example out of an adult. See, I, Leonard McKelvey, as a parent, I threaten to beat daddies up. Okay, that's my thing, all right? Praise God, none of my kids have gone through any bullying, but you don't just, go to the school when the child is being bullied. No. You got to go to the source. You got to go to the penis from which they came. Okay, daddy got to go see daddy, and you got to let daddy know if your child keeps bothering my child, then the next time we see each other, it's going to be an issue between us because you are the head of your house, and I told you what the issue is, so now I'm expecting you as a father to handle it, okay? If you don't, then we got issues. That's where Lenzina went wrong. You wasn't supposed to do that to a teacher, even though I'm sure it was very effective, okay? You put the fear of God into those kids, I'm sure, and parents, because parents are probably telling their kids right now, leave Lenzina child alone after this, okay? But Lenzina, you should have asked your child who is the main protagonist that's bullying you, and then run down on their mama and tell their mama to tell their child cut it out. If the child don't stop, then catch her mama at a back to school night and handle your business. I don't know why I said any of that just now. What I really wanted to say was people, don't let your emotions distract you from doing what needs to be done. Control your emotions or your emotions will control you. There was a better way to handle this situation, and Lenzina's way was not the way. Please give Lenzina Sutton the biggest hee-haw. I do respect Lenzina though, because if you really got an issue with a person, swing on them. I'm tired of y'all just being mad for the sake of being mad, getting on social media, ranting, sending out your little tweets and all that. You got a real issue, put your hoodie on and thug it on out. Go swing on him.
You just said you'll beat a man's penis.
I ain't say that.
Yes, you
That's
did.
not what I said.
You gotta go strictly to the penis
source,
that
the
they
penis.
came from and beat it.
That's not what I said.
What you said. That's what I
You go
heard.
to the source,
which is the penis.
The source.
And I
you go
beat
to the penis from which they came. I'm using that as a.
So why couldn't you just say go to your father or your mother? You just gotta be
the man.
Yo.
You said I go to the
radio
source.
and it's wordplay, okay.
You're gay. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm a very little gay. Everybody's a little gay.
All right.
Crazy.
Y'all want everything to be gay.
That's what you said.
That is crazy.
I go to the sauce, which is the penis, and
I didn't say
beat
the
it.
sauce. I said the source. Okay.
That is crazy.
I didn't say nothing about beating it either.
Lizzie.
But if you got to do that, because you can't lose, can't lose when you run down on somebody over your kids. So you might run down on this person, and they might get the best of you, and you might have to go to the penis.
I mean, she's short enough to actually be
That's what
eye
I'm
to eye
saying.
with somebody.
Do what you got to do. Don't get beat up in front of your kid. Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do.
I feel you.
All right. Well, that sounds like a young grandma, too. It sounds like a very young grandma.
Yeah. Well, no, you tripping. She
No,
don't
she
sound
not young?
like she young.
Yeah, she's 32. I give her about 52. That's young.
That's a young
grandma.
She's been through
52.
some things.
52, 55. 52, 55, that's young grandma.
That's a young grandma.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe, you know what, to be honest with you, I don't know how old my grandma was when I was a baby. I got to do the math. I never thought about it.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I never thought about it. It's older. I bet you when if we do the math on our grandmas, I bet y'all grandmas was like 50-something.
Nah, my grandma was old. She was like 70.
But because she was, so say if she did hit one of the kids, like, or beat up the kids that
bullied
because
her
of
child.
her, because of her size though.
No.
What's wrong with
She's
you?
32.
She 4'10".
It don't matter. She's 32.
Dang.
She's going to prison.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.